Atra Sura, Mahasvasa Bulmarjanasama Yudi, Yudano Veritaska Drupadaska Maharatha, Durstakta Sekatana Kasrajaska Variavan, Purajit Kumpajaska, Sibyaska, Narapungava, Udameniaska Vikranta Udamajaska Variavan, Sabhadro Draupadiaska Sarva Eva Maharathal. There, in the army of the Pakyu four Avas, are mighty archers, peers. In warfare like heroic Arjuna and Bhima, such as Satyaki and Virata, and the great chariot warrior Drupada, Drstakitu, Sekatana, the valiant king of Kasi, Purujit, Kuntaboja, and Saibya, the best of men, are also there. Mighty Udamenu, valiant Udamauja, Abhimanyu, the son of Subhadra, and the 5 sons of Draupadi, are also there. All of them are great chariot warriors. 4 to 6. Comment. Atra Sira, Ma Vesa by Marjanasama, Yudi. Those who possess large bows and shoot with bows and arrows are called Mahasvasa, the mighty archers. They are very valiant and extraordinary warriors. In warfare, they are as strong as Bhima, and in the use of weapons and missiles such as bows and arrows, etc., as good as Arjuna. Yudhanaja, Yudhana, Satyaki, learned the science of warfare from Arjuna, thus he was obliged to him that he did not go to the side of Duryodhana, even though Lord Krishna had given Duryodhana his Narayoi J.I. army, in order to arouse malice in the mind of Dronakarya. Duryodhana, first of all, mentions 12 Srumadbhagavata, Chapter 1. The name of Yudhana, the disciple to Arjuna. He means to say, you have taught Arjuna archery, and granted him the boon that Yoa would try that he would be a matchless archer in this world. Mahabharata, Adi 131/27. Thus you have so much love for him, but he is so ungrateful that he is arrayed in the army against you, while Arjuna's disciple Yudhana is arrayed on his side. Yudhana was not killed in the warfare, but in a mutual fight among the Yadavas. Virafa Sadyana says, it was Virata who was responsible for insulting the warrior, Susanna. Again, it was because of him that you became unconscious with the Samahana beguiling weapon, and we had to flee from the battlefield, leaving behind his cows. The same King Vira is opposing you. Dronakarya had no enmity or malice against King Virata, but Duryodhana thinks that if he names Drupada after Yudhana, Dronakarya may think that Duryodhana is instigating him to fight against the Pandavas, and he is arousing feelings of enmity with them. So Duryodhana names Viraya before Drupada, so that Dronakarya may not see through his trick and may fight bravely. King Virata and his 3 sons, named Ithara, Sveta, Sanka, were killed in the war of Mahabharata. Drupada Sa Maharatha Duryodhana says, you reminded Drupada of your old friendship, but he insulted you in the assembly, saying that he was a king and you a beggar, and thus there was no question of any friendship between him and you, and beget a son who would kill you. The same great chariot warrior, named Drupada, is arrayed to fight against you. King Drupada was killed in the warfare by Dronakarya. Takita, how foolish this Drstakitu is that he is fighting on the side of Sri Krishna, who killed his father Sisupala. Verse 4 to 6, Sadaka 4:13. With a disc in the assembly, Drstakitu was killed by Dronakarya. Sekatina T. The entire Yadava army is ready to fight on our side, but that solitary Yadava is fighting on the side of Pandavas. Sekatana was killed by Duryodhana. Kisaraja Sa Varyavan, this king of Kasi, is very valiant, a great chariot warrior, and is fighting on the side of the Pandavas. So be careful, as you have a very formidable foe to deal with. The king of Kasi was killed in the battle of Mahabharata. Purajit Kuntaboja say, though both Purujit and Kuntaboja, being Kunti's brothers, are maternal uncles to us and the Pandavas, yet being partial, they are arrayed to fight against us. Purujit and Kuntaboja both were killed at the hands of Dronakarya. Smbsca Narapwilgavijay. Tsibya is the father-in-law to Yudhishthir. He is noble and very powerful. He is also our relative, but he is on the side of the Pandavas. Udamenyu Sca. Vikranta Uddamajaya Sca Viryavan. Udamenyu and Uddamaja, who are very strong and valiant warriors of Pathakala country, have been assigned the task of protecting the wheels of my enemy, Arjuna's chariot. So keep an eye on them. Udamenyu and Uddamaja were slain in their sleep by Asvathalma. Subhadral, he is Abhimanyu, the son to Krishna's sister, named Subhadra. He is very brave. He learnt the art of piercing an array of soldiers standing in the form of a circle while he was in his mother's womb. So beware of him. Abhimanyu was killed by Dusasana's son when he unjustly hit him with a mace on the head. Draupadi Draupadi gave birth to 5 sons named 14 Srumadbhagavadgite chapter Pradavindya, Sudasoma, Srudakarma, Satanika and Srudasena, respectively, from Yudhishthir, Bhima, Arjuna, Nakula and Satyava. Watch her 5 sons carefully. She openly insulted me in the assembly, so avenge that insult by killing her 5 sons. Asvathama killed the 5 sons, Wilatariasli Patnai. Sarvaeva Maratha Barachal. Of them are great chariot warriors. They are well versed in the scripture and in the use of arms. A great chariot warrior is one who can manage 10,000 archers. There is a large number of such great chariot warriors in the army of the Pandavas.